Lubor. Forge Master of the Briar's Kiss, the finest smithy in Dalimil. Lubor is also the Desert Hare, an ally of Sid's, who once went by the name of Rosina Dalimil. Yeah, it was the master that wasn't here when I was talking to the apprentice earlier. Dalimil Inn, a literal oasis in the Velcroy, a desert in the western part of Dalmekia. Dalimil offers goods, food, and respite to those travelers who endure the long march through sweltering sands. In particular, the hot spring baths fed from nearby waters will not only ease the pains of the road, but also are rumored to cure all manners of ills, from boils to buboes to the various afflictions to the groin. Ooh, many of which are like to be contracted at one of Dalimil's many brothels. Oh, that makes it sound really appetizing. Oh, we have stuff.
What is it now?
Tell me more about you.
You and I
Have more in common than you might think. Not only are we both masters of the blade, and devilishly handsome to boot, but we are both the second people to bear our respective names. Oh, that's why you're so young.
What?
You didn't think Rosina Dalimil was my own invention, did you? It was the name of my master. I inherited it from her, along with her title and her smithy. Ensuring that her name lived on was the least I could do after all she did for me. She plucked me from the streets and put my less than nimble fingers to work making blades instead of trouble.
Alas.
She was to leave my life as suddenly and unexpectedly as she had entered it. I swear to follow in her footsteps, that I might change others' lives as she had mine. That is why I keep her forge alive, why I play the Desert Hare, why I care for the orphans of Dalimil. Indeed, I had thought my obligations to Renz and Drika to be my most pressing concern. That is until the infamous Sid made a surprise reappearance. Rather muddied the waters.
Still?
I suppose there's enough of me to go around, but do forgive me if the Desert Hare isn't always at your beck and call, won't you? Now you gave me your mark, I'm happy enough. I have like 1 million now. Can you tell me about the inn?
Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy.
A veritable oasis with clear running water and natural hot springs. I don't doubt that people have been gathering here since long before the founding of the Republic. You know what's really weird about this partial voice acting? Usually it's done because they want to save costs. So the beginning snippet, the voice snippet is usually reused, right? But this snippet that they have here, ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy. It's not reused, it's such a specific thing. The guy could have just finished speaking the sentence. Okay, whatever. Since it was founded, they've been gathering in even greater numbers to serve the needs of the miners who work Drake's Fang and the soldiers who guard it. And serve them they did, lining their coffers far from the prying eyes and grasping fingers of the Republican excisemen. Not that edicts from Randala carry much weight in these parts. Dalimil has long been something of a law unto itself. Here, those with the most money or the most friends make the rules.
At least they did.
Until Kupka built that castle of his at the heart of the Mothercrystal, Dalimil has been Titan's fiefdom since then. And while his men may be liberal with their coin, they are anything but in the exercising of their authority, which, as I'm sure I don't need to tell you, is absolute.
So,
you see why those with the people's best interests at heart took it upon themselves to organize their own protection, my predecessor chief among them. Is the crystal trade any better now?
how very fitting.
That the noble soldiers of Dalmekia and Welud, partners in arms on so many battlefields, should also become partners in crime. Still, the merchants of Dalimil will be relieved to see them brought to justice. Many have been driven almost to ruin for want of crystal. I'm sure they would all be rushing to thank you for the service you have done them, if, of course, they had any idea what you had done.
Of course.
As long as we remain reliant on the power of the crystals, we leave ourselves open to such exploitation. But people are such greedy, needy creatures.
There's simply no other way.
Clive, you must bring down each and every mother crystal in the twins, and put an end to the people's thoughtless dependence on them. Do not try to disappoint me. This random quest giver is telling me, Clive, go destroy the 5 mother crystals, okay?
Best of luck.
Yeah, well, oh, it's somebody in the back here, I see. Yeah, well, okay, thank you, I will. I will.
I've never even forged a butter knife before.
Do you want to forge one? It sounds like what we're trying to do is move towards a world without crystals, at which point bearers... I don't know, man, because I don't even understand how bearers are more convenient than crystals right now. So, how will the power balance tip? We'll have to see. Just because crystals are gone, I don't think it'll automatically mean that bearers will gain equality or anything like that. If nothing else, they might even be more suppressed.
Perhaps Forge Master Luba's having fun at my expense.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I. Oh, wait. Are you Clive? Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the resourceful type. People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalimil. Whatever that's supposed to mean. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Thought I'd ask. It was that or pack my bags.
Get packing then.
I could give you a hand if you like. I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been, and that Lubor needs all the capable hands he can find.
I'd be a fool to refuse.
So, where do we start?
Good question. If I'm honest, I've never made any kind of knife before. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalimil. Nothing is ever simple with that man.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information. The more the better.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to first? Well, there's plenty of folk in Dalimil who use knives for a living. There's the butcher, of course, and any number of cooks. They're bound to have an opinion or two about the tools of their trade. All right. I think we have a plan. Let's get to it, shall we? I'll talk to every cook I can find. You speak to the butcher, and anyone else you can think of.
All right. Good luck.
Let's hope that someone says something useful.
Okay, I feel like this is kind of a crapshoot, but better than nothing, I suppose.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I'd better get to it.
It would
Hi.
be a fine gift for you.
Welcome, sir. What can I do you for?
A question, if you don't mind. I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
That's a requirement for any knife. There's a bear in the back.
Put a knife with an edge like Odin's razor in my hand, and I'll make short work of any carcass.
The other flesher? Oh, was it behind me? It's okay, I'll start this one while we're here.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
What's happening here?
I've worked for. Ruined.
Bathhouse owner?
All those years of toil. Every coin I've ever earned is tied up in this place.
Are you all right?
The baths are closed. Leave me be. On second thought, perhaps you are just what I need. Might your services be for hire?
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my business, the baths. The water's turned scalding hot and all the crystals in Dalimil wouldn't be enough to cool it. I've no doubt that my woes stem from the water's source. But I can't go and investigate for fear of my customers thinking I've abandoned the place.
What?
I'm bound to these baths in more ways than one. I beg of you. Go to Dusnoff Terraces. Tell me what you find there.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'll go and take a look.
Wonderful. It's not far. Leave the market by the south gate. The smell of sulfur will guide you the rest of the way. These baths are all that keep me from an ignoble end in a debtor's prison. My livelihood, my very life, is at stake.
Yeah, okay, I gotcha, man. You would think if it's that important, you would be able to leave the house to investigate what's happening with the source, but no, you can't leave.
In all my years tending the baths, I've never known anything like this to happen. Please, find out what's gone wrong.
You're relying on some random person. Where's the other... Carving out a niche.
Fresh bread, warm from the
Where's the other one?
My carpets have pride of place in...
It looks like they should be around here. Is it you? Because there's only one person here.
Put a knife with an edge like Odin's razor in my hand, and I'll make sure.
Where is the other one? Huh.
Ha! They've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Oh.
We can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
What is it? I'm in no mood for chatter.
Sorry. Do you mind if I ask your trade?
Hunter, why?
I have a question. Can you tell me what makes a good carving knife? I assume you use one out in the field.
Has to be able to put up with some punishment. Can't be dealing with a brittle blade, not while I'm on the hunt. If your knife snaps every time you use it, you'll be spending coin as fast as you make it. Times are hard enough as it is.
Thank you. I won't keep you any longer.
All business, eh? Man after my own heart.
These sound like pretty obvious.
A carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Exactly, it just sounds like common sense.
Can't you see I'm busy? Unless you'd like a closer look at my knives.
Will you let me take a closer look?
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
I've got a crystal. So long as we stay out of the Deadlands, we'll be all right.
What do you want? Directions? Either take this road to the Fang, or piss off back the way you came.
Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna go check out the hot water and then come back. But this is apparently also the way to Drake's Fang.
Ah, I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. My man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
It wasn't even you before, you're a new one. Don't act like you even know the old Cid. Ah, we're in the white sandy area. Let's just get to the source of the hot water.
Faster!
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Oh, wow. Okay, I think I know what the problem with the hot water is.
Come on, girl, the gate's open now, we can press on. Don't tell me you put down roots.
Alright, let's get rid of this problem here. Can I just walk over? No, I've gotta go around. All the way around? Where's Drake's Fang? Even further ahead. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but alright. Why are the sands here white, I wonder? Hi.
Be safe.
How do? Trader, are you? Seeking your fortune down in the golden sands of Dalimil? From mercantile stock myself, as it happens.
Good girl.
Yes, I was born just down the road in Dravost. And like me old ma and pa, I've been wandering the world hunting Gilbard's blessing ever since. Reckon I might have found it too. You've heard about the famous healing waters they got round these parts, right?
I have not.
Well, I'm thinking if I can find a little pool of my own, dress it up a bit, lay on drinks and fancies and whatnot, I'd have a license to mint Gil. Soothing your aches and pains with a grape in your gob and a glass in your hand. There's nothing people wouldn't pay.
Well, good luck with that. Give me some discounts once you get it running.
Fly, Ambrosia.
What the hell are those things?
Yeah. It's funny because I think this is like these roads are supposed to mimic traveling to our destination. And I think it's supposed to be set really, really far apart. Like seeing one merchant here, seeing another traveler there. But in reality, it's like less than 10 seconds of a run from Ambrosia. Let's deal with the bombs. Wait. Well, be careful. Don't go to Drake's Fang. Not yet. What do we got here?
Straight home now.
No, not you.
Something awful's taken up residence in the springs. You'll turn back if you know what's good for you.
Yeah. Just get rid of the bombs. It won't be this hot anymore. It's already so damn hot. How are the bombs here even surviving? Alright, buddies. Let's go.
By the flames. Explains the heat.
That's a lot of bombs, actually. What the hell? Oh! Can we move the lightning? Yes, we can. Alright, just... Haven't done this for a while, just get rid of it. Not the crystal! Are they going Akashic or what? Bath bomb. Ah, bath bomb. That's cute.
Out of the frying pan.
Coronation? Is it coronation day? No, it's not. Get out of here. Uncle, how's that going? Maybe we should worry about the big one first. Ow.
I'm hard toggle.
That do something? Oh no. Old Faithful.
Fire and flame.
Come on. Yeah, get up there. Ooh! Hurry up and kill it! Thank you. Jeez, as if this place wasn't hot enough already.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Yeah, hopefully. Grab that for my troubles. Thank you very much. And we'll just teleport back.
Well,
This is no good. I was hoping...
Sava, got any news about the knife?
So, how'd it go? You learn anything useful, or should I be looking for a new trade?
Only that a blade should be durable and stay sharp. But I don't see how that relates to the spirit of Dalimil.
I didn't have much luck either. All the cook said was that he needs his knives to be light. Too heavy and they do his shoulder in.
So we're no better off than when we started. Perhaps Lubor didn't mean anything with his Dalimil remark. But that can't be right. I've bandied enough words with the man to know that he chooses them carefully. No. We must be missing something. Something right in front of our noses, most likely.
No doubt you're right, but I have to make a start soon. I can't put off making this knife forever.
Agreed. Lubor wouldn't like that much.
Right. I've been trained to work iron. The cheap stuff, mind. But it's hardy enough if you don't hammer it too thin, and it sharpens up nicely with a bit of effort. Trouble is, it's either durable or it's light. Meaning someone is going to be disappointed. Forge Master Lubor, probably.
Is there no one else you can turn to? Someone who knows their metals, perhaps?
The other apprentices know better than to help me with my test. But maybe there is someone I could turn to. A merchant, a favourite of Forge Master Lubor's, who sells metals to tradesmen passing through the Valcroy. I bet she'd know a thing or two.
Took you this long to think of her? Wait, where'd you go off to? Search the Valcroy for the metal trader. Oh, they're really far. 1 second then, let me deal with this bath problem.
Plates and pots! There he is. The man who saved my business. I was hoping we'd be seeing you again. The baths grow more bearable by the moment. It won't be long now before we are back to business as usual.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, tell me this. What did you find at the terraces? What threatened to make me a pauper?
Not what I expected, that's for certain.
Bath bombs, apparently.
You tell a fine story. That's not to say I don't believe you, though. Creatures made of flame, eh? That's something new to worry about. But I burdened you with my worries enough already. Here, a small something by way of thanks. Right. It's high time I got back to work. With a little luck, the day might yet be salvaged.
He's only had problems with this for 1 day and he's been panicking like crazy. What you giving me? What you giving me? The breath of the infernal. Scarletite. Well, I'm glad you're happy.
It's just as well I sent you to the terraces in my stead. It sounds like I'd have been burnt to a crisp.
The, scrubbing is almost finished. We appreciate your patience.
You probably need to hire a person, just in case if the bombs come back. I can't always help you every time. In fact, this is the only time I'm gonna help you. So good luck with that.
Light meat and dark, fresh from the grill.
It would make
the finest fabrics.
Is it true?
Next one up. Oh, people are hearing about the men of the rock stealing crystals already. Come here, Ambrosia.
Good girl.
We go back to where we came from. So many chocobo footprints on the ground. People coming from all over. Did Sava come here? Hey! Let me off.
Thanks, girl.
Here he is.
Any luck? Or will you be needing help with your bags?
Well, I asked her, but... you tell him.
If you're looking to make a knife that will impress a master like Lubor, there are options. They're just not that viable. Featherlight adamantite knives will get passed from generation to generation, never needing so much as a lick of the whetstone. But adamantite ore is unique to ash, so it doesn't come cheap.
And it's beyond my skill to handle.
Unique to ash?
He wouldn't ask you to do something that you couldn't do, though, right?
Are there any materials unique to Dalimil? Something which could be mixed with iron to refine it. Make it lighter.
What are you getting at?
You said that Lubor trained you to work iron. Then that's what he'll expect you to use.
Exactly.
But he would have known that it would either be too heavy or too brittle for a carving knife. Perhaps his Dalimil remark wasn't a riddle, but a hint.
If it's cheap metal you're using, then there's always limestone, I suppose. Folk first settled Dalimil to get at her mineral deposits. And if you know the trick, it can be melted down in the furnace to drive out impurities from low-quality iron.
Bloody hell! That must be it! I don't suppose you know the trick, do you?
It's hardly my speciality, but I've been around enough blacksmiths to know how it works.
Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive, I hate to ask after all that you've done for me.
More?
But...
The limestone? Fine. I can hardly abandon you now. Besides, I want to know if this is the answer to Lubor's little riddle.
I can't thank you enough, Clive. You'll have no trouble finding limestone over in the terraces. The place is bloody made of it.
Then I suppose I'll meet you back at the forge.
Right you are. I'll see you shortly.
I'm basically doing your whole test for you at this point.
So, do you crush it up, or just throw it in the furnace?
Please don't tell... Wait. It's all the way over here. Oh, this is limestone. That's why it's so white. Just volcano things. The water is so pretty. It's so clear. Kind of unbelievably so.
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Hopefully. And then now I can gather materials for you, but you've got to be the one to make it. I can't do that for you. Look at all the crystals.
Finally.
You're a friend of Lubor's, aren't you? Everyone's getting their crystals now, if that's what you're worried about.
Good.
So, let's leave it there, shall we? No sense making a mountain out of a molehill. Not now the vermin are gone.
Was it only a specific part of Hugo's private guard that was doing that? I guess so.
Plates and pots.
Market's noisy. Hey, Sava.
The juiciest meat from
Take a sniff, good
yes,
sir.
Their finest fabrics.
It's your time to shine.
I hear you and the master are working together now. Glad to have you on board.
Thanks.
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
Spring lime, a brittle white stone that grows in the restorative hot springs near Dalimil. When dried and milled into a fine powder, it can be added to molten iron to purge the metal of impurities.
You are one of the good ones, you know that. You and that merchant both, she's got quite a gift for teaching that one. Now, time to see if limestone is the secret weapon we were hoping for.
Iron plus limestone? A light and durable knife?
That'll do, I reckon. A knife forged from the very rocks of Dalimil. Her spirit, if you will.
It's a fine-looking blade.
I only hope Master Lubor agrees.
That sounds like my cue. And just as well. I was getting tired of waiting.
I'm sorry, Forge Master Lubor.
Let's take a look then, shall we? First things first, Sava, do you think this is a carving knife worthy of the fine people of Dalimil?
I'd like to think so. But what do you think?
What do I think indeed? It's sharp-ish, but it won't last long with hard use.
It's a rock.
And it's heavy, heavier than it should be. You might not think it just to hold it for a moment, but sell that to a cook and you'll never hear the end of it. It looks like someone paid a visit to the terraces. The limestone was a step in the right direction, granted, but one that still leaves you short of the mark.
And I was so certain I had it all worked out.
I don't know who you found to teach you that little trick, but it certainly shows initiative. Next question. How much do you think I would charge if I'd made this?
Well, if it took you even a fraction of the time it took me, I would say you could demand a heavy purse.
And who would be able to pay that? The butcher? The hunter? The cooks over at the inn? Dalimil is home to humble traders, not wealthy lords and ladies. Rule number 1 in any business, Sava, know your customers.
Yes, Forge Master.
This is just about passable, but only just. I'd say you're worth keeping around a little longer. Starting tomorrow, you'll have an anvil of your own.
Oh!
I will. Thank you. I was wondering, what would you do if you were asked to forge a carving knife?
I'd do what I always do. Ask who it's for. If it was for the butcher, I'd make sure it holds an edge. For the hunter, I'd make it as tough as Titan. For the cook, light as a feather. And for the nobleman, I'd make it cost an absolute fortune.
Just depends on who it's for. You don't need to have the best knife in every area.
There goes a master, all right.
It looks like congratulations are in order.
I couldn't have done it without you. So much for the Forge Master's riddle, though, eh? The spirit of Dalimil had nothing to do with limestone or anything much at all. Meaning, I had you run around for no good reason.
You've passed your test. That's all that matters. You'll have a forge of your own in no time.
And when I do, I'll craft you the finest carving knife you have ever seen.
It's okay, don't worry. Everyone here is making me run around for no reason. You're not the first one. One goblin coin, that's all I get.
Thank you, Clive. I honestly don't think I could have done it without all your help.
No, you couldn't have. You wouldn't have the limestone component, at the very minimum. Are we finally ready to leave now? I believe so. We do have a bit of ability points. We could try Raging Fists, but we're also really close to Earth and Fury. By the way, there is a option to lock ability. I never tried it. Oh, what? What? R3, not L3. Shoot, I accidentally just automatically distributed my points instead. Okay, you know what? I just gotta reset it all again. I was gonna say, I think locking it makes it so that when you reset it, it doesn't go away, which makes the whole thing a bit easier, but I just kind of screwed that up for myself, so... Alright. Stomp I don't really use. This one would be good, though. Oh, I need to try Taunt. R2 and the touchpad? I don't know if it's really useful, though. But I've got to try it. So these ones I do use all of these ones regularly. And if I want to lock it. Right. Yeah, I guess I'll... Default abilities cannot be locked. Let's do the abilities first. Flames of Rebirth. I'm not even sure if this one's that good, but... Well, I like it enough, I suppose. Because we have a lot of big abilities now. Maybe I don't want everything to be a big ability. We can try Earth and Fury. And then Judgment Bolt is nice. I like Lightning Rod. Just trying to be mindful of the points I have here. Phoenix Shift. This is good. Well, don't do anything for here for now because we're not even using wind. Rising Flames. We can do this stuff inside here. Ignition. Make it real good. Yeah, make it real good. And then maybe just a normal limit break. How's that sound? Yeah, I don't think I really need to exhaustively do too much of this. We'll see. We still have some points here, so we can just casually put this into something. Oh, Flames of Rebirth. I forgot to put points into it. That's okay though, I think. I'm not that attached to it, so maybe we'll go back for... Heat Wave? You know what? Sure. Why not? Try it out. Again. People seem to like Will of the Wisps, so maybe I'll give that one a try sometime too. Oh, but this is a bit... now it's all, like, different. We'll have to see. Wind Up, Upheaval. I will change out Upheaval for Earth and Fury. Ignition! Oh, I shouldn't have mastered it, because mastering it means I can put it on other stuff now, but that's not really necessary. Judgment Bolt. Lightning Rod. Give that a go.
My carpets have pride of place.
I think we're doing okay on potions. I don't remember using any. Time to go to Drake's Fang.
Made from the stoutest stoneware. Silver platters.
It's open now.
We can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Yeah, but what would be the point, with the mine still closed?
That's why we're gonna go through the mines.
We should get going soon. Do you have
Draw a little less attention.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
It's hot. Just can't believe how much I'm wearing. Yeesh. Now I have 3 gauges for limit break. Flames of Rebirth. Yeah, I like that a lot actually, but... well, I accidentally didn't have enough points for it, so it could be a cue to try out something new too. We do not want to go the other way. Not the sickle. We just want to go to the jaw. This gonna break? No? Good. Don't jinx it.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Doesn't look that impressive as the other ones.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
You're not coming with?
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right. and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet.
Thank you for accompanying me.
Regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.